5 boats set up for the final. Here are the drivers. From the Pantry Pride, Todd Yarling's having a super day, and the Miller American Chip Hanauer still looking for points. Jack Schaefer Jr. on the U-15. Ron Snyder, a perfect day so far.
Well, you know, that second heat there when the Budweiser broke down and Sawyer 1 broke down and the both turbines, maybe the saltwater did take their toll. Let's hope it happens in the final and maybe a piston boat can win it.
Jim Kropfeld, of course, hopes differently of the Budweiser.
I think it's going to be a big shootout.
Second to 1, the alternate is now in the infield with Steve Reynolds. That's because the Miller American had completed more laps, so it is in the final heat. Little different, more like a traffic jam as you see all the boats coming around now for the start and the point total so far today. But let's light them up now as they come down for the start on this very small 1 2/3 course. On the inside is the Budweiser, then the Pantry Pride, and the Holson Miss Madison. Ron Snyder right on the button for the start. Here they come, racing into the first turn with better than 30,000 people here at Marine Stadium watching on. Budweiser in lane number 1, but Ron Snyder with a slight lead out in lane number 3. With a conventional style boat, he's got to go into the turn a little bit hotter, dig in that skid pin, and then come around the turn. These two have put on great races in the past. The Sayano 1, Steve Reynolds, trying to start up the engine of that boat, I would imagine, so that he can stay on the infield and out of the way, because he cannot compete now as being the alternate. But the Budweiser, oh, he almost stuffs the sponsons. Jim Kropfeld recovering nicely aboard the Budweiser, a brand new boat. Sure, they've still got a lot of things to work out in that boat, but it is in first place. The Miller American going dead in the water. We're down to 4 boats here in the final. In first place, the Budweiser. Kropfeld coming down the main straightaway. Average speed right around 100 to 102 miles per hour. The Pantry Pride moving up. And right now in second place is Ron Snyder. You can see him peeking behind the rooster tail of the Budweiser. Kropfeld out of Cincinnati, Ohio. The man behind him, Snyder, out of New Bremen, Ohio. A couple of Ohio natives that really have been in this sport a long time and can do it as well as anybody in the business. Kropfeld in his brand new Budweiser. Snyder wearing a belt for the first time, likes the feel of it, can read the boat better, and is trying to hold on to second place. In third place is Todd Yarling in the Pantry Pride as the Budweiser again comes down the main straightaway. Second place, Snyder. The Budweiser, hard to believe after going through that blowover in May less than a month ago, it is performing as well as it is now. It is definitely a force to be reckoned with, but that's no surprise when you have the all-time winningest owner taking care of business here, Bernie Little, owning the Miss Budweiser. Kropfeld looking for victory number 17 in the unlimited ranks. Ron Snyder now being challenged on the inside. Here comes Yarling in the Pantry Pride. Yarling has second place. He's taken it away from Ron Snyder of the Holson Miss Madison. The Budweiser still at first. Todd Yarling looks like about a third of a lap lead now, as just coming past the apex buoy and into the straightaway is Yarling aboard the Pantry Pride. Todd Yarling out of Hanover, Indiana. Jim Kropfeld out of Cincinnati. And you can hear the Budweiser sputtering a little bit. Something wrong with that turbine engine. Back in third place, Jack Schaefer Jr. out of Irvine, California, driving for Ed Cooper out of Madison, Indiana. You got 2 Indiana boats competing against Jim Kropfeld out of Cincinnati in the new Budweiser. 3 boats running. The Miller American went dead in the water. The Holson Miss Madison went dead in the water. A battle of attrition now as the Budweiser and Kropfeld try to hold on to first place. This boat knocking on the door, the U-22, the Pantry Pride. The Budweiser not healthy. You can hear it. They call it compressor stalling, a rattling type of noise. And you can hear it there. The Budweiser not healthy. Todd Yarling trying to catch the Budweiser. Here comes the checkered flag. The Budweiser will win it by less than 3 seconds ahead of Todd Yarling and Pantry Pride. Second place for the Pantry. Third place, Jack Schaefer Jr. and the U-15. So here are the numbers for the entire day. The Miss Budweiser, almost perfect with 1,100 out of a possible 1,200. Pantry Pride, second place money. The U-15, then the Miss Madison, the Holson Miss Madison, and the Miller American. Down to the winner's circle.
Wow, it's hot.
I was just going to say, that's the slowest I've seen you get out, Jim. It is warm, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of hot in there. The cool suit isn't quite doing its job, we're going to put another thermostat on and get it colder.
You gave us all quite a start and quite a thrill on the second turn on the first lap there. You were airborne, to say the least.
I don't know about a thrill, but it sure scared me when Miss Budweiser took a little dive in there. And the same thing happened to Heat before down the other turn, and it stalled me out. And I thought, oh, boy, here we're going to lose a whole race right here. But
well, I think we saw some fine driving because you had a less than healthy baby out there, it sounded like. You had to push the people around.
She was popping a little bit. But, you know, the guys, they did a superb job, and the team worked together. And the saltwater, we licked it again.
Victory number 17 for you, Jim. Victory number 57 for this guy, Bernie Little, who is now starting his 25th year in unlimited hydroplane racing. Bernie, comment?
Oh, yeah, Don, it's great. Needless to tell you, is what I needed, and I feel great. And Jim Kropfeld and Miss Budweiser and their crew are fantastic.
That's the best rehabilitation yet, isn't it?
That is true.
Congrats, you guys.
This Bud's for Jimmy.
We'll be right back with a final comment after this.
Wow. Yeah.